In fact, when we obtained the permits from the City of Vancouver, he did not have them on October 31st, which makes these evictions fundamentally illegal. It's shameful that landlords in the city are getting away with illegal evictions, so we are going to be fighting this in the courts. We're going to be defending these tenants, but we're also here to defend the bigger picture, which is more loss of social housing. I'm going to call up Kim Kerr from the Downtown Eastside Residents Association to talk a little bit about this.
Thank you. I'm pleased that you've all turned out today because this is extremely important. You know, for the last couple of years, we've seen more and more people be evicted, and we're not blind to the fact that the Olympics are going to hit this city in 2010. Now, for us, if it walks like a duck and it squawks like a duck, it's a duck. These are Olympic evictions. During Expo 86, Darrow fought hard, and during Expo 86, we had less than 800 people get evicted. A crime against those people, nonetheless. Since the announcement of the 2010 games, we've seen well over 800 people lose their homes in the downtown Eastside. And this isn't the first hotel that has illegally evicted its tenants and made that effort. Hopefully we're going to stop that. And it's turned into a chic, like having trouble saying the word, a chic hotel. This man's own literature, this hotel's own literature says that it's converting its rooms. Now, we have an SRA bylaw in the city, the single room accommodation bylaw. This is being done today in this hotel completely against the SRA bylaw. And we're asking city councillors to stand up, to take a stand and stop this from happening. As Anna pointed out, this man put eviction notices, the owner of this hotel, under tenants' doors on October 31st. He had no legal permits as of on October 31st. He didn't get permits until well into November. And he does not, to our knowledge in inquiring from the city, have the council approval to convert this hotel, which he would need under the SRA bylaw. We don't want him to have that approval. We want to save what rooms we can save in the downtown east side. We've seen far too many go away. And it's time for VANOC to stand up and for the IOC to stand up and prove to us that this is not an Olympic eviction. We know that this is what's happening. We know that this is what's happening to the tenants. It's a cold morning out here today. These folks are going to end up on the street and join the other probably 2,500 to 3,000 that live on the streets of Vancouver every night. It is cold out. This is shameful. This is wrong. And I thank you all for showing up. And I can assure you that Darrow will continue to fight. And Darrow will continue to call it what it is, an Olympic eviction. Thank you.
From the Carnegie Center, the Carnegie Community Action Project has been doing a lot of work around this thing. She's going to say some words for us. Thanks, everybody. There's more to come. This is just the start. There's a report going to council on December 12th that says that we've got enough replacement housing in the Pike to allow these hotels to convert. This is a conversion in the making. They're going to raise the rents. Poor people are not going to be able to afford to live here. And when it comes time to convert it to a condo, it'll be easier. It's much harder to convert these places when there's people on welfare living in these homes. This is a conversion that's going to happen. It's destined, and there's more to come. And the City of Vancouver says that they have enough housing, social housing replacement in the Pike, and it's not true. They call shelters social housing. They call assisted living for seniors social housing. They call conversions of social housing to supportive housing new housing, and they also call the hotels that they bought in the downtown east side, the province, the 10 hotels, new housing. It's a numbers game. They're going to use spin against us, and we have to go to City Hall and call them on that, and we have to find ways to call them on that, or this is just the beginning, because they say next year they're going to want to convert more hotels. They're going to start opening up the SRA bylaw for conversions. We have to fight that, because what it means is more of our friends and our neighbors are going to be on the street. More and more. And there's no place for people to go. And it's just going to get worse. So I think that's all I have to say. We have to hold them onto their numbers. We need social housing replacement, or great renovations with low-cost accommodations for people that are on welfare. Until we get that, we have to keep fighting. That's it. All right, so next up to the megaphone, I'm going to call Jenny Kwan.
Hello, everyone. Hello, everyone. Is this working? My name is Jenny Kwan. I'm the MLA from Mount Pleasant. And I'm here with my colleague David Chernowski, who's the MLA from Vancouver Kensington, and who will also be speaking shortly after as well. I just want to begin by saying this. I guess more than 10 years ago, when I started doing advocacy work in this community, there were some 10,000 units of SRO in the downtown east side. Prior to that, in the 1970s, there were some 14,000 units of SROs in the downtown east side community. Today, there are less than 6,000 units of SROs. The rate of conversion has been happening, closures been happening over the years. But let us not make the mistake that the conversion that's taking place today with the Dominion Hotel is a result of development pressures related to the 2010 Olympic Games. This is the case here for the Olympic Hotel. It is the case for a number of different hotels that is occurring. The tenants here, I was just speaking to a man. His name is Sandy. He's a pensioner. And he's just gone back upstairs to lie down just now. He told me his story. He told me that he's been here in this community for 18 years. He was first at the Hilton, and when the ownership changed over at that hotel, he was evicted. Then he went to the Piccadilly, and you know that the Piccadilly also closed and was converted. And he's now here at the Dominion Hotel and being evicted once again. He's been in the community for 18 years. And at this time of the year, just before Christmas, he finds himself at a place where he will not have a home. So I challenge Gordon Campbell and the Liberal government to stand here in our community and say that all these conversions that are taking place are not Olympic related. I challenge Gordon Campbell to say that the 700 units of SRO hotels that have been converted since the Games have been announced is not related to the Olympic Games. I challenge Gordon Campbell to say that the city's projection of the 660 units that will be lost leading up to 2010 is not related to the Olympic Games. But you know what? The government also signed an inclusivity agreement with the community here, with British Columbians and Canadians. The federal government signed it, the provincial government signed it, and the municipal government signed it, and VANOC signed it. And they all said that they would not allow for residents to be displaced as a result of the 2010 Games. My question to the government is this: what are they going to do about it? There are remedies that the government can immediately act on, and that is that they could immediately put a moratorium on SRO conversions in our community today. They could purchase additional SROs to hold the stock for this community today. And last but not least, as we all know in this community and all the advocates and the residents here, what we really need is safe, secure, affordable housing. And the government can commit immediately to building 3,200 units of affordable housing for 2010. That's how we can fight the homelessness fight. We have $4.2 billion in surplus. Surely to God, the government can invest in our people and in our community to ensure that the people who face the greatest challenges have a home to stay in. So we stand here in solidarity with you to support you and to call for government's action now. Thank you very much for coming.